project happen, and they claim to come back on January 4th. I'm not mentioning the name this time. God, I got busted some in my comments. One of my loyal followers, watchers, had pointed out that I promised not to say that word anymore, and I'm not. That's it. Unless they give me my money back, then I'll talk. Then I'll say their name. I'll shout it from the mountaintops. But we'll talk about that briefly. I will tell you the direction I'm going in. I'll show you the last few Degen type plays I'm in. They're actually all still going, which is remarkable. The ones that I've talked about last week and so on. But first, let's get right into this one project. It's not even a project. This software has made me more money and taken the least amount of money. It hasn't stolen anything from me yet, I should say. And I don't believe that it will. So this first project we're going to talk about is Eazybot. So Eazybot is software that trades. It sends an API signal to your exchange to make buy and sells based on an algorithm the software has. So I did get called out for calling it AI because it's not true artificial intelligence. It's not machine learning. It's an algorithm of a trade, a trading strategy. It's basically a martingale DCA type trading strategy, but it's been working. You know, you can call it multi-level marketing, and that's how I got in because that's how they market. But I have been making money in this. Now, past performance isn't indicative of future results. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm showing you what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and what I'm doing. So this one has worked for me. And today, as you can see right here, I've already made $102. Now, I did put out a video this week that did the math behind this, and there are fees that get taken out of this. It's not sans fees. So next week, not this week, but next week, I'm going to start reporting less all the fees, the gas fees and the service fees for the software. And it's still, I did the math on it, and I've still made way more money than I spent in fees. That's a good thing. And I'm going to, moving forward, trading crypto is going to be my main strategy. But it's going to be like crypto trading for dummies because I don't have time and effort to look at buy and sell signals all day long. I like trading the way this does, which is based on signals. Takes the emotion out of it. So this week, this last 7 days, I've made $404 gross with this bot. Now, what does that look like? So Eazybot profit, I have about $7,100 at risk. I have more money in my exchange. You see this fluctuates. If you look down here, it does fluctuate a little bit. I sold some Binance or sold some cryptos, a USDT, back to Bitcoin to hold it in Bitcoin, and that's not going to reflect in here. So I actually have about $9,000 in these two accounts, but I've moved more towards Bitcoin just to hold it to see what happens for the long term. So I did make $400 this week. That's a 5.66% gross return. That's probably close to my best week. These two were a little bit better. I had a little less money at risk, but my game plan here is to build this and compound this account. I want to grow my Eazybot or my crypto trading bot accounts to about 100 grand this year, all organically. Now, is that possible? I have no idea, but you too can be along for the journey. Just hit the subscribe button down below and you can see if it's possible or not. I might do some really dumb stuff or some really cool stuff. Who knows? You don't know. That's why you watch every single week and you hit the subscribe button and the like button and you share it to everywhere you can. Now, Eazybot. I am looking at two other trading bots. So far, I've liked the Eazybot the best. I've looked at far more other bots I've tried and I put my money in them. This is the one I like so far because it's one I can use. It might not be the best for you. And I know other people have chimed in and said, look, I like this bot. You need to check it out. And I check it out. And it's a great bot for someone who has time and knows what they're doing implicitly. Whereas I don't like to risk my money to chance so much. I mean, I do all the time in some of these plays that we're in. But for the trading bots go, I don't want to sit there and trade it myself, I should say. So I need something that's a little bit more intuitive. And this one works for me. Anyway, let's move on. So Eazybot. So it's been going well. And, quite frankly, the crypto world was amazing this week. I mean, my AVAX, what was the other one? Sol went nuts. I mean, if you look at the, let's look at Sol. Let's see prices. Solana, it just went nuts this week. 15% in the last 24 hours. But if you look at the trade up, I mean, it was at 50. It's almost doubled in price in the month of December. Yep, it's more than doubled the price since since December started. It just had a huge run up, but it was undervalued. It was at $30, $20, 20, $30 not too long ago. Yeah, $20 back in October. And now it's at 115. It's 5x'd. That's insane. Now, if I just had all my money in Solana, and then I would have 5 times more money. But you don't know which coin's going to happen, which is why I like to trade on the way up, buy on the way down, sell on the way up, and be staked across a bunch of different trading pairs. That way, I can take advantage of these market moves without the same level of risk. There is a lot of risk with all this stuff, okay? Lots and lots of risk. Only put money in you're willing to lose. BNB All-Stars. I literally just pulled money out, and that was $11 and change. So basically, I put $100 in. Why am I telling you this? Because I don't think you should get into this project right now. I don't think you should. And I'll show you the really easy reason why is because we're on the downslide. And so, the money has been put in there, and now we're on the downslide. So if you put your money in here, you might be providing liquid or capital or exit capital for someone. So I don't suggest doing that. This was just a fun little game I play. I have to hit this button, the reinvest button, 3 times before I can hit the withdrawal button. And you have to reinvest. It takes at least 24 hours before you can hit that button again. It's a lot of work for very little returns. I mean, very little returns. I probably haven't gotten my money in my hourly pay back based on the time I've spent in here. ROI, it says 86%. I know that. BNB, BNB is what you get paid in, has gone up in value. So I've gotten my $116 out in today's current cost of BNB. So I put $100 in there. That $100 is now paying out at 1.5% based on $373 because that's after I've reinvested the money in there. So is this going to be around much longer? Don't know. I've gotten my money out dollars worth, not BNB worth. I'm 86% total ROI, 100%, over 100% based on my original dollar amount I put in there. But these things, if I just held the BNB, it would be worth more than this. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So this one, almost done. I don't know how much longer this one was going to, and I'll just show you my fun. Now this one is, let's see here, Sincere Lube. And let's just go back here. Sincere Lube. Now, I've gotten reports that this is paying out great. I know someone from my Discord had gotten their money out and ROI'd plus. That's awesome. It's been paying me. I just realized I haven't taken any rewards this week. And quite frankly, I don't really, I haven't taken my rewards this week. Yeah, and I'll get to that. But from what I understand, it's been paying out. So I hope it keeps going for those involved. And then RevToken. So RevToken, RevToken had a decent week this week. They went up in value. They had a little contest. People bought with BNB. It was down here at 1.5 at the end of last week, or a penny and a half. It's now worth 3.15 pennies. And this is a nice project. They're working on real utility income, and they're very honest about trying to do that and not swindle people. So they want to do it the right way. I respect that. I invested just a little bit in there. I bought a little more. If you can see this, let's see, where is my Rev token? Here we go. So I bought a little more. I'm in now in for 11,116 tokens. As you see, I've kind of stepped up my bag a little by little, and it's worth about 3 cents, and I have about $350 worth. So not a ton of money stake there. They're still paying rewards in Matic. They would love to give huge rewards in Matic because they can't create more tokens, so they pay rewards in Matic, which is cool because Matic isn't a great use coin. So small percentages. Since I've been in this, let's see here. I've gotten, right now I have probably about $4 or $5 worth of Matic, and I have $300 in there. So it's a couple percent return, nothing crazy, but they haven't really got off the floor. That's just from the trades, the buys and sells in the trade. So all in all, it's been a decent week, mostly because of the Eazybot and the price of crypto just keep going up. Now, that being said, here are my concerns. Number one, if Quopi comes out on January, fudge, I said the word. Okay, if that one comes out back on January 4th, be very weary. Please don't ape in with more money. Be like, oh, look, they said they're honest. They said what they're going to, they said that they're going to do this. They did it. Now I trust them. And we put all my money in there. Don't do that. That is not smart because, they had no communication whatsoever since then. They had many means they could have done that, to go out through Medium when they have all of our email addresses, even though I don't know. It's very fishy. I would not go all in on that one. All right. That's my opinion. That's what I'm going to do. I am not going to go all in on that one. If they come back, I am going to try to get my money out, and that's about it. All right. What should you do? Whatever you want to do. All right. Next one. So there's that one. I'm not going to say it again. The next one, Eazybot. Eazybot works for me. Now I am looking at a couple other trading bots. I don't want to start naming them, but I am looking at 2 other trading bots. I just registered on one of them. I'm snooping around there. I'm probably going to hook it's similar to Eazybot. It's been around longer. I just don't know how it performs. So I'm going to test it out. I'll let you know how it goes. It seems to be a little bit less expensive up front, but might have some higher per trade fees. So I'm still trying to figure all that out. And I'm still learning the cost with Eazybot. I went back and did some analysis, and I still made a fair amount of money. But this, I'm going to tell you, is my gross profit. We're going to work on giving you the net number next time around. All in all, still a very good. Still, when I say I thought I had my screen up. I do not. So the net number I've been working off a gross number on Eazybot on profit. I'm going to start working that towards the net number and get some real life situations there. The two new bots I'm looking at are actually registered with and trying. I will let you know how those go. All in all, today is December 24th. That's Christmas Eve. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all these things. I might see you next week. I'll be in a different location, and that's it. So hope you have a great day. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you very soon.